Hi, I'm Bobby Spira, the owner of Simplified by Bobby, and your professional organizer and time management consultant. And today I'm here with a simplified solution, just another clever trick, I think, that's added some character to my office, but also created a lot of functionality. So I wanted a whiteboard in my office to write on, but I really like things to be cute and attractive, and whiteboards, they're pretty utilitarian. So I got to thinking, what could I use instead of a whiteboard? And I came up with, well, maybe a window, a piece of glass, something like that. Well, what this idea spiraled into was this huge piece of glass, which actually came out of an old front door. And so it's rather thick and sturdy, and I don't really have to worry about it too much. But I didn't want just, your traditional whiteboard. So to transform this piece of glass into my version of a whiteboard, all I simply did was painted the back with, well, you guessed it, my favorite color, paint. You could choose anything, whether you want it to make a pop in your room and do something really bright, or you wanted to do something more subtle. You could, just paint the back. It was that easy. And that's the color that you see coming through. So I have a blue board instead of a white board. And all I do to use it is dry erase, right? It's just like a dry erase board now. So, I take my dry erase markers, I can put all of my tips, ideas, events, things that I'm, creating. I've got things swirling around in my head all the time to build my business, and this is where I keep it all organized, and I just love the way it looks in my office, and, it's so simple. Dry erase marker, and it comes right off with the eraser. So super simple. It just adds that character that I was looking for, and you can mount it to the wall. Right now I just have it leaning, but you can use the little clips that would go and hold it right against the wall, whether you want it long ways or tall. You can look for all sorts of things. Old windows, love the character of old windows. You could paint the back of them. You could add scrapbook paper to the back or fabric, change it out for the seasons, really have fun with it. And, bring some character, your character, into your home or into your workspace. Now, another thing that you could do, I just have, a smaller version here. Maybe you want just a little something. You can write notes to yourself too, in the kitchen or on your desk, whichever. Take just a simple photo frame. And go ahead and instead of, painting the back of it, maybe put in a decorative piece of paper or a piece of fabric. And you could write motivational sayings to yourself. I have one client who loves to do that. And, it just keeps her going throughout the day. Just use your dry erase marker, your dry erase eraser, and, you've got a really simple version of a whiteboard that just looks so much nicer than going out to your office store and buying an actual whiteboard. And the other thing is, most of us have picture frames lying around, right? So why not repurpose them? Don't spend money to buy things when you could use what you already have. All about simplifying. So this is just one more way that you can create some character in your space and, really make it work for you. So that's it. Just your quick simplified solution today, and I hope that you'll get creative and transform your space from complicated to simplified. Get all those ideas you have floating around into one place and make it a nice spot to look at all at the same time. You want more tips, organizing ideas, or have any questions, you can follow along with me on Facebook, tweet with me on Twitter, or check out my website, simplifiedbybobby.com. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you again right here.